What's up guys, it's me again, Crushed Pixel. Today I'm going to explain the mechanics behind the heavy weapons concept which I've recently shared on my channel. And I'm just going to explain how a mapmaker can actually limit a player's attack ratio or his basic attack frequency. And if you haven't seen the heavy weapons concept yet, you should definitely have a look at it before you're watching this video, because yeah, I'm going to explain it by that example. Good. So first of all, how did I actually disable the armor swing animation? Because let me go ahead and just activate the system once. This is just without all of the enchantment stuff. And you can see I can only hit like every couple of seconds. And if I click my mouse before the cooldown is over, nothing happens at all. Let me just make it day real quick. How does this work? First of all, I'm detecting whether a player hit a mob, and that's quite simple actually, because I'm using a scoreboard which tracks how much damage a player deals. And if I do a scoreboard objectives list, it's called stat.damage dealt, and that's basically the scoreboard you need. And if this scoreboard has a value higher than 0, the player has hit an enemy. So this is how I detect whether a player hit an enemy. And then I need to disable the motion of the arm, as you can see, because it doesn't really swing the arm anymore, even though I'm clicking, as you might hear. And this works using the haste effect. As you can see, let me disable this first so it doesn't interfere. If I give myself a haste effect, which is pretty high, I don't have an arm animation anymore. So I have a level 11 haste effect on myself, and this means I cannot swing my arm anymore. This would, however, mean that I can mine stuff a bit faster, because of course I have haste. And yeah, that's not something which we want. Therefore I have paired the haste with a mining fatigue effect, and as you can see, mining fatigue makes the arm look the arm animation go really slow, but if it's paired with haste, it just does not animate it at all. And you can also not break anything. You see the particles, but there's no mining really going on. This means after you've hit a mob, you cannot mine a block for the duration that your arm is blocked. That's a little side effect, but I think it doesn't really matter too much. But even if you have those effects, you can still hit the pig or the enemy, and therefore there's a third potion effect which the player gets, and it's weakness. If you get a very high weakness effect, which is level 11 again, you can actually not deal damage to enemies, and this also applies to swords, of course. So yeah, a very high weakness effect just takes away all of the damage. So all of these effects combined result in no swing animation and no damage dealt to mobs. Okay, so it was actually pretty simple to set all of this up. I have created a scoreboard which is cooldown value, and you can modify this individually for every player. So for example, and the attack cooldown is initially going to be set to that value. So if we do scoreboard objectives, set display sidebar cooldown value, see it's 30 for me, and if I set the attack cooldown, you see it's initially always my cooldown value score. And yeah, so the attack cooldown is just scoreboard value which is ticking down. And there is one final scoreboard which is required. It is arm swing, and this is because if you instantly give the player haste, once he hit an enemy, his current arm animation is going to be cancelled, and I think that's not something we want. Therefore, I have added a delay of 10 to the arm swing scoreboard, so it first waits 10 ticks before actually giving the attack cooldown potion effects to the player. And yeah, that's basically everything about the theory. I'm going to leave the this world save in the comments or in the video description, so you can just play around with it yourself. If you have any questions regarding how this actually works, feel free to ask in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a subscription for more videos of that kind, and see you in the next video. Bye! Bye.